Hello friends! Do you know who is the first and only woman so far to win the Nobel Prize in Economics? This lone female figure among a long list of white dudes is Elinor Ostrom, who won the award in 2009 for her analysis of economic governance, especially the commons. And in this video, I'm going to tell you about her amazing work. So, what are the commons? In economics, commons are defined as goods that are openly available to everyone, but their use by one party limits their availability to others. For many years, economists were of the opinion that commons, especially natural resources like fisheries, pasture lands, forest, etc., were in a dilemma, as it is in everyone's rational interest to extract as much as they want without thinking about others or about the conservation of the resource itself. This is what is popularly called the tragedy of the commons, and to avoid the tragedy, scholars have often prescribed solutions such as state control or privatization of the resources, but this has led to problems of its own. But then comes along Ostrom, who sets off on a journey across the world and spends time with traditional communities whose life and economy majorly depend on a natural resource base, such as the mountain meadows of Switzerland and Japan, the irrigation systems of Spain and Philippines, the forest of Nepal, and the fishing communities of Indonesia. Ostrom finds that each of these communities have developed their own set of rules for determining how to use their natural resources. Rules like who has rights to access and use the resources, how much of the resources can be withdrawn, who will monitor whether the resource is being used according to the set rules, how to punish those who break the rules, who will decide what the rules are, and what to do in case of a disagreement. Combining her observations from different parts of the world, Ostrom reached to some groundbreaking conclusions that set the stage for a whole new scholarship around the commons. State control or privatization are not the only options available for preventing a tragedy of the commons. There is another way. As Ostrom found in the communities she studied, people can often self-organize themselves in order to successfully manage their resources without the help of an external agent. Whether or not a community is able to successfully manage its resources depends on the kind of rules they formulate. Not every arrangement of rule is successful. That is why careful thought must be given in designing the rules. Rules that work in one place may not work in another. Therefore, careful understanding of the context is required before formulating the rules. Today, common scholarship has expanded much beyond natural resources into areas such as digital commons, urban commons, cultural commons, and knowledge commons, addressing challenging issues like how to allow their use in the most equitable manner.